Sirens have faded, the smoke's cleared the air, but I'm still just standing and frozen right there, looking at pictures like shards on the floor of the life that we lived till you walked out the door. The silence is ringing, a deafening sound, in a house that was home till it hit the ground. I'm checking the wreckage for something to save, a reason to breathe or a way to be brave. But the maps are all torn and the compass is spinning. I'm lost at the end of a brand new beginning. It's the aftermath of goodbye, salt in the wind, part of the story where the lonely begins. I'm counting the craters and measuring scars, tracing your name in the cold distant stars. The storm has moved on, but I'm still in the rain, living inside aftermath of goodbye. In the aftermath of goodbye. Your side of the closet is an empty white space, a hollow reminder I can't quite erase. I bought the same car for you, light for years. Now I'm drinking the bitter and drowning in fears. Every remember is a needle in skin. How do I let the new world begin? They tell me the healing starts under the skin, but how do you fix where the soul's wearing thin? It's not just the leaving, it's the staying behind, in the ruins of us that I keep trying to find. It's the aftermath of goodbye, salt in the wind, of goodbye, picking up pieces one at a time, trying to find a new mountain to climb. But the dust hasn't settled and the sky isn't blue. I'm just the wreckage left over from you. The aftermath. One at a time, trying to find a new mountain to climb. But the dust hasn't settled and the sky isn't blue. I'm just the wreckage left over from you. Of goodbye. The sirens are faces, the aftermath. Oh, thinking of pieces. The sirens are faces. The sirens have faded. The aftermath, the aftermath. The sirens have faded. The sirens have faded. The sirens have faded. Oh, the aftermath. The sirens, the aftermath. Sirens in the aftermath. The sirens have faded. The sirens have faded. This aftermath. This aftermath. This aftermath. The sirens have faded. This aftermath. This aftermath. The sirens have faded, taking the pieces. This aftermath. This aftermath. This aftermath. This aftermath. The sirens have faded. The sirens have. This aftermath. Oh, this aftermath. The moonlight is tracing a line on the sheet to the place where your heartbeat and mine used to meet. I'm still sleeping on the edge, leaving room for your frame. In the middle of the night, I still murmur your name. The pillow is cool where your head used to rest, like a hollowed out bird in a desolate nest. I'm tired of talking to shadows and stone, to the ghost of a feeling I can't leave alone. So I turn to the side and I close my eyes tight, and I offer my secrets to the chill of the night. They're just whispers to an empty bed, the beautiful things that I should have said. I'm pouring my heart out to cotton and air, begging the silence to act like you're there. It's a lonesome confession, a one-sided prayer, falling like dust in a room of despair. Just whispers, whispers to an empty bed. I told you about how the garden is dead, and the book on the nightstand that I finally read. I told you I'm sorry for the way that it broke, and I waited for answers that nobody spoke. The house is a cage made of if and of when, and I'm just a man who is paper and roof of this house, past the furthest of stars? Or am I just wasting the last of my breath on a love that's been stolen by distance and death? They're just whispers to an empty bed, the beautiful things that I should have said. I'm pouring my heart out to cotton and air, begging the silence to act like you're there. It's a lonesome confession, a one-sided prayer, falling like dust in a room of despair. Just whispers, whispers to an empty bed. So I'll say it again, to the space where you were, before all the memories start to go blur. I love you, good night. Are you listening still? Or is the quiet the only thing you feel? Just whispers, whispers. Would you like to try a bridge variation that changes the emotional intensity of the climax? I just whispers. Biting my tongue till the metallic taste is all I know. Watching the taillights in the driveway start to go. My chest is a pressure cooker, a tightening of the skin, while I'm sealing up the cracks where screaming should begin. I'm not into the rhythm of you will be better off, hiding the earthquake in a dry and shallow cough. If I open up my mouth, the sky is gonna break. If I let a single tremor show, the world is gonna shake. So I'm turning into marble, I'm turning into stone, to keep from falling apart right here on my own. And I'm holding it in till it starts to bleed, burying the only truth that I'll ever really need. It's a fire in my throat, it's a blade against my ribs, a graveyard made of promises and little white lies and fibs. I'm suffocating on the words I'm too afraid to say, trying to keep the wreckage from getting in the way. Yeah, I'm holding it in until it hurts. The grocery clerk asked me how I'm doing today. I gave the same "I'm fine" that I always throw away. But my ribs are starting to splinter from the weight of your name, and my blood is running cold while my heart is still in flames. I'm a damn made of paper, holding back a black sea, terrified of the version of me that's finally free. They say that silence is a virtue, but it feels like a sin when the walls are closing in and you can't let the air in. It's a slow motion shatter, a quiet kind of war. I'm losing the battle with the me from before. 'Cause 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 'c looking for a shelter from this internal rain. Just one more breath, just one more day, before the nothing carries me away.
Would you like to explore musical dynamics? Perhaps starting with a minimalist piano and building to an explosive old cast fill finished to mirror the emotional low load.
Until it hurts. I'm sitting in the hallway where the light begins to die, watching all the reasons why we didn't even try. I feel the sting behind my eyes, a heavy rising tide, but I'm keeping all the wreckage tucked away deep inside. I swallow back the ocean just to keep my breathing, even while I'm staring at the hollow space that you left when you were leaving. I'm a master of the I'm okay, a ghost within a shell, a quiet frozen heaven for a private kind of hell. They say it's better to let go, to let the river run, but I'm staying in the shadows while I'm waiting for the sun. Oh, it's the tears that never hit the floor that hurt the most of all, the ones that stay inside my chest and build a jagged wall. They're drowning every memory that's soaking through my soul, leaving empty craters where your loved ones made me whole. It's a storm without a raindrop, it's a cry without a sound, a weight that's pulling at my heart but never hits the ground. The neighbors see me walking, and I smile and wave my hand. They think I'm standing steady on a solid piece of land, but my throat is tight with secrets that are begging to be free, like 1,000 paper lanterns sinking deep into the sea. I'm a reservoir of sorrow with a dam that's made of glass, watching every happy couple in the city slowly pass. If I let just one fall down, will the whole world fall apart? Will the sun wash out the ink that's written on my heart? I'm terrified that if I weep I'll never find the end, so I'll just keep on breaking where I used to learn to bend. Oh, I'll just keep on breaking where I used to learn to bend. Oh, it's the tears that never hit the floor that hurt the most of all, the ones that stay inside my chest and build a jagged wall. They're drowning every memory that's soaking through my soul, leaving empty craters where your loved ones made me whole. It's a storm without a raindrop, it's a cry without a sound, a weight that's pulling at my heart but never hits the ground. Oh, so dry, my eyes are burning dry. I'm a desert in the middle of a long and lonely cry, holding it in, holding my breath between the life we had and this cold and quiet death. The tears, they never hit the floor. No, they never hit the floor. They just stay in here. To capture this internal storm, would you like to explore a section? Ideas such as using a muted piano or a cello solo to mirror that suppressed emotion. hallway has grown an inch every day. The warmth in your voice is a mile away. We're sitting at dinner with nothing to break but the glass in our hands and the silence we make. I'm watching your eyes lose their familiar spark, like a city that slowly surrendered to dark. There's no storm on the radar, no thunder in sight, but the temperature's dropping in the middle of the light. You're still in the room, but your soul's out the door, and I'm left on the edge of a hollowed out floor. It's the sound of a heart withdrawing its gold, the quietest story that's ever been told. It's a rhythmic retreat, it's a fading of drums, it's the cold empty feeling of becoming numb. No crashing, no crying, no violin, just the soft heavy snap of a soul as it bends. The sound of a heart withdrawing. I reach for your shoulder, you move just a hair. An invisible curtain is hanging right there. I'm checking the pulse of the words that we speak, but the rhythm is shallow, the vitals are weak. You're taking back pieces of all that you gave, building a wall out of everything brave. It's the footsteps retreating on a carpet of velvet, the heat of a fire before you can feel it. It's the I love you whispered with nowhere to land, like water just slipping through the cracks of my hand. It's the sound of a heart withdrawing its gold, the quietest story that's ever been told. It's a rhythmic retreat, it's a fading of drums, it's the cold empty feeling of becoming numb. No crashing, no crying, no violin, just the soft heavy snap of a soul as it bends. The sound of a heart withdrawing. Listen close, can you hear the retreat? The steady decline of a life once sweet. It's the ghost of a beat, then a silence so long. Now I'm the only one singing this song. Do you have a specific tempo or instrumental in mind for this track? You know, or a slow guitar, this track. I'm biting my tongue, the metallic taste is all I know. Watching the taillights in the driveway start to go. My chest is a pressure cooker, a tightening of the skin, while I'm sealing up the cracks where the screaming should begin. I'm not into the rhythm of you, we'll be better off hiding the earthquake in a dry and shallow car. If I open up my mouth, the sky is gonna break. If I let a single tremor show, the world is gonna shake. So I'm turning into marble, I'm turning into stone, to keep from falling apart right here on my own. And I'm holding it in until it starts to bleed, burying the only truth that I'll ever really need. It's a fire in my throat, it's a blade against my ribs, a graveyard made of promises and little white lies and fibs. I'm suffocating
grocery clerk asked me how I'm doing today. I gave the same I'm fine that I always throw away. But my rib is starting to splinter from the weight of your name, and my blood is running cold while my heart is still in flames. I'm a dam made of paper holding back a black sea, terrified of the version of me that's finally free. They say that silence is a virtue, but it feels like a sin when the walls are closing in and you can't let the air in. It's a slow motion shatter, quiet kind of war. I'm losing the battle with the me from before, and I'm holding it in until it starts to bleed, burying the only truth that I'll ever really need. It's a fire in my throat, it's a blade against my ribs, a graveyard made of promises and little white lies and fibs. I'm suffocating on the words I'm too afraid to say, trying to keep the wreckage from getting in the way. Yeah, I'm holding it in until it hurts, until it hurts, until I'm nothing but the ghost of the strain, looking for a shelter from this internal rain. Just one more breath, just one more day, before the nothing carries me away. Holding it in.
Would you like to explore musical dynamics? Perhaps starting with a minimalist piano and building to an explosive overhouse finish to mirror the emotional dull, before the nothing carries me away.
The clock on the mantle is the only sound in a house where the heavy is weighing me down. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to dance, staring at the ruins of a broken romance. I still hear the echo of the front door slam, and I'm trying to remember just who I am. I'm scared if I move, I fall through the floor. I'm scared if I speak, I'll just love you more. So I'm freezing the moment, I'm locking the gears, staying perfectly still through the salt of the tears. And I'm holding my breath till the world turns blue, waiting for a version of a life without you. If I don't let it out, then it can't be real. I can't let myself finish the way that I feel. I'm suspended in silence, I'm caught in the air, holding my breath, like you're still standing there. The ghost of your oxygen is still in the room, like the scent of a jasmine starting to bloom. I'm keeping the windows all bolted in tight to save every piece of you left from the night. But my lungs are screaming, they're starting to ache for the one simple thing that I'm trying not to take. They say just breathe, like it's easy to do, like air isn't heavy when it's missing you. But every inhale is a sharp, jagged knife, cutting through the layers of our wasted life. And I'm holding my breath till the world turns blue, waiting for a version of a life without you. If I don't let it out, then it can't be real. I can't let myself finish the way that I feel. I'm suspended in silence, I'm caught in the air, holding my breath, that you're still standing there. My chest beats a fire, my heart is a stone. I'm terrified of exhaling alone. One more second, just one more, before I let the ghost out. musical arrangements or vocal styles that could bring these lyrics to life. One more second, just one more, before I let the ghost out through the door. Holding my hand till I disappear. You're not here. Would you like to explore? My chest is a fire. My chest is a fire. My chest. Would you like to explore musical arrangements or vocal styles that could bring these lyrics to life? The clock on the mantle. I'm making a pot of tea for one, watching the shadow outrun the sun. I keep my voice steady when I answer the phone. I don't let the tremor make itself known. I'm folding your laundry, I'm clearing the floor, acting like I don't see the X on the door. The neighbors all wave as they walk by the gate. They don't see a person who's buckling under the weight. There's no shattering glass or a cinematic scream, no jagged edges to tear through the dream. Just a slow, steady leak in a high-pressure line, while I tell every stranger that I'm doing fine. But I'm quietly breaking piece by piece, waiting for the pressure to find a release. It's a landslide of silk, it's a snowfall of lead. It's the sound of a heart that is hanging by a thread. No one hears the tectonic plates as they shift, or the sound of the soul as it starts to drift. I'm smiling for pictures while the foundation's aching, and nobody knows that I'm quietly breaking, that I'm quietly breaking. The grocery list still has your favorite wine. I cross it out slowly with a shaky black line. I'm keeping the rhythm, I'm playing the part of a man with a map and a functioning heart. But the ink is all bleeding, the pages are thin. I'm losing the war that's happening within. I'm a bridge made of matches in a world full of rain, trying to hide every spark of the pain. It's the silent collapse of a skyscraper wall, the kind where the dust doesn't rise as it falls. It's the how are you doing and the oh I'm okay, while the best part of me is just drifting away. Yeah, I'm quietly breaking piece by piece, waiting for the pressure to find a release. It's a landslide of silk, it's a snowfall of lead. It's the sound of a heart that is hanging by a thread. No one is a tectonic plates as they shift, or the sound of the soul as it starts to drift. I'm smiling for pictures while the foundation's aching, and nobody knows that I'm quietly breaking. Oh,
So quiet, just a heart trying hard to find rest. One crack in the glass, one tear on the cheek, until the silence is too loud to speak. Quietly breaking. Should we focus on a vocal melody description, or perhaps a chord progression to help you start composing this? Quietly breaking. The hallway has grown an inch every day. The warmth in your voice is a mile away. We're sitting at dinner with nothing to break but the glass in our hands and the silence we make. I'm watching your eyes lose their familiar spark, like a city that slowly surrendered to dark. There's no storm on the radar, no thunder inside, but the temperature's dropping in the middle of light. You're still in the room, but your soul's out the door, and I'm left on the edge of a hollowed out floor. It's the sound of a heart withdrawing its gold, the quietest story that's ever been told. It's a river retreat, it's a fading of drums, it's the cold, empty feeling of becoming numb. No crashing, no crying, no violin, just the soft, heavy snap of a soul as it bends. The sound of a heart withdrawing. I reach for your shoulder, you move just a hair. An invisible curtain is hanging right there. I'm checking the pulse of the words that we speak, but the rhythm is shallow, the vitals are weak. You're taking back pieces of all that you gave, building a wall out of everything brave. It's the footsteps retreating on a carpet of velvet, the heat of a fire before you can feel it. It's the I love you whisper with nowhere to land, like water just slipping through the cracks in my hand. It's the sound of a heart withdrawing its gold, the quietest story that's ever been told. It's a rhythm retreat, it's a fading of drums, it's a cold, empty feeling of becoming numb. No crashing, no crying, no violin, just a soft, heavy snap of a soul as it bends. The sound of heart withdrawing. Listen close, can you hear the retreat? The steady decline of a life once sweet is the ghost of a beat. Then a silence so long, now I'm the only one singing this song. Sound of a heart.
Do you have a specific tempo or instrumental? Like an acoustic piano, or a slow guitar, or the zit track?
I'm making a pie of tea for one, watching the shadows run the sun. I keep my voice steady when I answer the phone. I don't let the tremor make itself known. I'm folding your laundry, I'm clearing the floor, acting like I don't see the X on the door. The neighbors all wave as they walk by the gate. They don't see a person who's buckling under the weight. There's no shattering glass or a cinematic scream, no jagged edges to tear through the dream. Just a slow, steady leak in a high-pressure line, while I tell every stranger that I'm doing fine. But I'm quietly breaking piece by piece, waiting for the pressure to find a release. It's a landslide of silk, it's a snowfall of lead, it's the sound of a heart that is hanging by a thread. No one hears the tectonic plates as they shift, or the sound of the soul as it starts to drift. I'm smiling for pictures while the foundation's aching. Nobody knows that I'm quietly breaking. The grocery list still has your favorite one. I cross it out slowly with a shaky black line. I'm keeping the rhythm, I'm playing the part of a man with a map and a functioning heart. But the ink is all bleeding, the pages are thin. I'm losing the war that's happening within. I'm a bridge made of matches in a world full of rain, trying to hide every spark of the pain. It's the silent collapse of a skyscraper wall, the kind where the dust doesn't rise as it falls. It's the how are you doing and the oh I'm okay, while the best part of me is just drifting away. Yeah, I'm quietly breaking piece by piece, waiting for the pressure to find a release. It's a landslide of silk, it's a snowfall of lead, it's the sound of a heart that is hanging by a thread. No one hears the tectonic plates as they shift, or the sound of the soul as it starts to drift. I'm smiling for pictures while the foundation's aching. And nobody knows that I'm quietly breaking. So quiet, you can hear a pin drop on my chest. Just a heart trying hard to find rest. One crack in the glass, one tear on the cheek, until the silence is too loud to speak. Quietly breaking, just let it break. Should we focus on a vocal melody description, or perhaps a chord progression to help you start composing this? I'm sitting in the hallway where the light begins to die, watching all the reasons why we didn't even try. I feel the stain behind my eyes, a heavy rising tide, but I'm keeping all the records tucked away deep inside. I swallow back the ocean just to keep my breathing even. while I'm staring at the hollow space that you left when you were leaving. I'm a master of the I'm okay, a ghost within a shell, a quiet frozen heaven for a private kind of hell. They say it's better to let go, to let the river run, but I'm staying in the shadows while I'm waiting for the sun. Oh, it's the tears that never hit the floor that hurt the most of all, the ones that stay inside my chest and build a jagged wall. They're drowning every memory that's soaking through my soul, leaving empty craters where your love once made me whole. It's a storm without a raindrop, it's a cry without a sound, a weight that's pulling at my heart but never hits the ground. Oh, the neighbors see me walking, and I smile and wave my hand. They think I'm standing steady on a solid piece of land, but my throat is tied with secrets that are begging to be free, like 1,000 paper letters sinking deep into the sea. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a reservoir of sorrow with a dam that's made of glass, watching every happy couple in the city slowly pass. If I let just one fall down, will the whole world fall apart? Will the salt wash out the ink that's written on my heart? I'm terrified that if I weep, I'll never find the end, so I'll just keep on breaking where I used to learn to bend. Oh, it's the tears that never hit the floor that hurt the most of all, the ones that stay inside my chest and build a jagged wall. They're drowning every memory that's soaking through my soul, leaving empty craters where your love once made me whole. It's a storm without a raindrop, it's a cry without a sound, a weight that's pulling at my heart but never hits the ground. Oh, so dry, my eyes are burning dry. I'm a desert in the middle of a long and lonely cry, holding it in, holding my breath between the life we had and this cold and quiet death. The tears, they never hit the floor. No, they never hit the floor. They just stay. They just stay in here. To capture this internal storm, would you like to explore with traditional ideas such as using a melodic piano or a cello solo to mirror that suppressed emotion? The mirror that suppressed emotion. Hey. The neighbor's dog is barking at a car down the street. The hum of the fridge is a steady dull beat. But inside these walls where we used to be us, there's a sound like a mountain turning to dust. It isn't a scream and it isn't a cry, it's the weight of the air when you don't even try. I'm looking for static, I'm praying for noise to drown out the ghost of your echoing voice. But the static is gone and the signal is dead, and I'm trapped in the things that we never quite said. It's the loudest silence that I've ever known, like a thunderous heart beating all on its own. It's ringing in my ears, it's shaking the floor. The sound of your key not turning the door. I'm deafened by the nothing you left in your wake, by the space in the room that I can't seem to take. God, it's a riot, it's a I dropped a plate on the kitchen towel, and I sat on the floor and I stayed for a while, because the crash was a blessing, a break in the spell, a momentary heaven in a quiet kind of hell. But the echo died out and the room went back home to a story that's finished before it was told. They say that silence is golden, but they've never felt the way that a soul starts to wither and melt when the person who knew all the words to your song suddenly acts like you never belonged. It's the loudest silence I've ever known, like a thunderous heart beating all on its own. It's ringing in my ears, it's shaking the floor. The sound of your key now turning the door. I'm deafened by the nothing you left in your wake, by the space in the room that I can't seem to take. God, it's a riot, it's a violent violence living inside of this loudest silence. Oh, can you hear it? Screaming of the walls, the roar of the dust as it slowly falls. It's so loud, I can't hear myself think. I'm standing on the edge, I'm standing on the brink of the silence, the louder the silence. Don't let it in. To really capture that deafening feel, you might want to look into the range techniques. Would you like to discuss how to use dynamic contrast or to use semisters to make the silence feel heavier in your production?
The neighbor's dog is barking at a car down the street. The hum of the fridge is a steady dull beat. But inside these walls, where we used to be us, there's a sound like a mountain turning to dust. It isn't a scream and it isn't a cry, it's the weight of the air when you don't even try. I'm looking for static, I'm praying for noise to drown out the ghost of your echoing voice. But the static is gone and the signal is dead, and I'm trapped in the things that we never quite said. It's the loudest silence I've ever known, like a thunderous heart beating all on its own. It's ringing in my ears, it's shaking the floor. The sound of your key now turning the door. I'm deafened by the nothing you left in your wake, by the space in the room that I can't seem to take. God, it's a riot, it's a violence living inside this loudest silence. I dropped a plate on the kitchen towel, and I sat on the floor and I stayed for a while, because the crash was a blessing, a break in the spell, a momentary heaven in a quiet kind of hell. But the echo died out and the room went back cold to a story that's finished before it was told. They say the silence is golden, but they've never felt the way that a soul starts to wither and melt when the is the loudest silence I've ever known. Like a thunderous heart beating all on its own. It's ringing in my ears, shaking the floor. The sound of your key now turning the door. I'm deaf-eyed to nothing. You left in your wake by the space in the room that I can't seem to take. God is a riot, it's a violence living inside this loudest silence. Can you hear it? The screaming of the walls, the roar of the dust as it slowly falls. It's so loud, I can't hear myself think. I'm standing on the edge, I'm standing on the brink of the silence. Loudest silence, don't let it in. Loudest silence, loudest silence, loudest silence. Don't let it in. To really capture that deafening feel, you might want to look into dynamic range techniques. Would you like to discuss how to use dynamic contrast or animated soundstage to make the silence feel heavier in your production? The clock on the mantle is the only sound in a house where the heavy's weighing me down. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to dance, staring at the ruins of a broken romance. I still hear the echo of the front door slam, and I'm trying to remember just who I am. I'm scared if I move, I'll fall through the floor. I'm scared if I speak, I'll just love you more. So I'm freezing the moment, I'm locking the gears, staying perfectly still through the salt of the tears. And I'm holding my breath till the world turns blue, waiting for a version of a life without you. If I don't let it out, then it can't be real. I can't let myself finish the way that I feel. I'm suspended in silence, I'm caught in the air, holding my breath like you're still standing there. Holding my breath, the ghost of your oxygen is still in the room, like the scent of a jasmine that's starting to gloom. I'm keeping the windows all bolted and tight to save every piece of you left from the night. But my lungs are screaming, they're starting to ache for the one simple thing that I'm trying not to take. They say just breathe, like it's easy to do, like air isn't heavy when it's kissing you. But every inhale is a sharp jagged knife, cutting through the layers of our wasted life. And I'm holding my breath till the world turns blue, waiting for a version of a life without you. If I don't let it out, then it can't be real. I can't let myself finish the way that I feel. I'm suspended in silence, I'm caught in the air, holding my breath like you're still standing there. Would you like to explore musical arrangements or vocal styles that could bring these lyrics to life? The clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle. The clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle. The clock on the mantle, just one more. For I let the ghost out through the door until I disappear, until you're not here, until you're not here. Would you like to explore musical arrangements or vocal styles that could bring these lyrics to life? I'm scared if I move, I'm holding my breath. The clock on the mantle until I disappear. Clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle. The clock on the mantle. The clock on the mantle. Clock on the mantle, I'm scared if I move, then I'll the clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle. Clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle, the clock on the mantle.
The sirens have faded, the smoke's cleared the air, but I'm still just standing and frozen right there, looking at pictures like shards on the floor of the life that we lived till you walked out the door. The silence is ringing, a deafening sound in a house that was home till it hit the ground. I'm checking the wreckage for something to save, a reason to breathe or a way to be brave, but the maps are all torn and the compass is spinning. I'm lost at the end of a brand new beginning. It's the aftermath of goodbye, the salt in the wind, the part of the story where the lonely begins. I'm counting the craters and measuring scars, tracing your name in the cold distant stars. The storm has moved on, but I'm still in the rain, living inside of the ghost of the pain, in the aftermath of goodbye. Your side of the closet is an empty white space, a hollow reminder I can't quite erase. I bought the same coffee you liked for years, now I'm drinking the bitter and drowning in fears. Every remember is a needle in skin. How do I let the new world begin? They tell me the healing starts under the skin, but how do you fix where the soul's wearing thin? It's not just believing, it's the staying behind in the ruins of us that I keep trying to find. It's the aftermath of goodbye, the salt in the wind, the part of the story where the lonely begins. I'm counting the craters and measuring scars, tracing your name in the cold distant stars. The storm has moved on, but I'm still in the rain, living inside of the ghost of the pain, in the aftermath of goodbye. Picking up pieces, one at a time, trying to find a new mountain to climb, but the dust hasn't settled and the sky isn't blue. I'm just a racket left over from you. The aftermath, saying the aftermath. The aftermath of saying goodbye. The sirens have phases, taking up pieces. I'm picking up pieces. The sirens have faded, picking up pieces, picking up pieces, picking up pieces. Oh, it's the aftermath. The sirens have faded, picking up pieces. The sirens have faded, taking up pieces. The sirens have faded, the siren, the aftermath. The sirens have faded, the sirens have faded, the sirens have faded.
The sirens are faded, the sirens are faded. The sirens are faded. Oh, the sirens have faded. The sirens have faded. The sirens have faded. The sirens have this aftermath. This aftermath. The sirens have faded. It's the aftermath. This aftermath, picking up pieces. This aftermath, oh, this aftermath, this aftermath. This aftermath. The sirens. The sirens. This aftermath. Picking up pieces. Picking up pieces. This aftermath. The moonlight is tracing a line on the sheet to the place where your heart beat and mine used to meet. I'm still sleeping on the edge, leaving room for your frame. In the middle of the night, I still murmur your name. The pillow is cool where your head used to rest, like a hollowed out bird in a desolate nest. I'm tired of talking to shadows and stone, to the ghost of a feeling I can't leave alone. So I turn to the side and I close my eyes tight, and I offer my secrets to the chill of the night. They're just whispers to an empty bed, the beautiful things that I should have said. I'm pouring my heart out to God in the air, begging the silence to act like you're there. It's a lonesome confession, a one-sided prayer, falling like dust in a room of despair. Just whispers, whispers to an empty bed. I told you about how the garden is dead, and the book on the nightstand that I finally read. I told you I'm sorry for the way that it broke, and I waited for answers that nobody spoke. The house is a cage made of if and of when, and I'm just a man who is paper and pen. Does the air carry voices to wherever you are, past the roof of this house, past the furthest of stars? Or am I just wasting the last of my breath on a love that's been stolen by distance and death? They're just whispers to an empty bed, beautiful things that I should have said. I'm pouring my heart out to God in air, begging the silence to act like you're there. It's a lonesome confession, a one-sided prayer, falling like dust
say it again, to the space where you were before all the memories start to go blur. I love you, good night. Are you listening still? Or is the quiet the only thing